Wes Lee here with your weekly Mesonet Weather Report. Finally, a little bit of rain fell this past week outside of the Northeast region. This 7-day rainfall map from August 14th shows respectable amounts in the northern half of the state. As usual this summer, the Northeast logged the most rain, with Veneta coming in at 4.63 inches. But stations from Seminole to Arnett and north and west of there mostly received an inch or more. The week's rains were able to reduce the consecutive days without a quarter inch of rain map down to just 4 orange areas as of Wednesday. Grady County's Acme continues to come in last on this race with 55 days without a significant rain. Light rains were not enough to impact 10-inch soil moisture conditions for most of the western third of the state. This fractional water map shows just how dry it is, with all of the red colors indicating the driest end of the scale. Something new starting to show up recently on these maps are the dry soils becoming an issue in the far southeastern counties as well. Unfortunately, the dry conditions are likely to persist at least a little while longer. The National Weather Service forecast for next week continues to predict lower than normal chances of precipitation for almost the entire state. Gary's up next with some additional drought information.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Now, the rainfall Wes showed us that fell over the past week, it was wonderful, of course, but was it enough to help our drought problem? Let's get straight to the new drought monitor map and see what we have. Now, the rainfall Wes showed us again was beneficial and wonderful and all those good adjectives, but was it enough to stop the drought? The new drought monitor says no. We do have an expanded area of severe drought across the far southwestern corner of the state, and look down in the far southeast, we also have a little blob of abnormally dry conditions down in that part of the state. So we're starting to get drought in most of the state, or at least the drought precursor of abnormally dry conditions. The only area safe so far is far northeastern Oklahoma, and we can show why on the 30 and 60-day rainfall maps. We see those oranges and reds and even the yellows across western Oklahoma, down into south central Oklahoma, but it also extends over there into southeastern Oklahoma. So we have some areas across the southern parts of the state that are less than 10% of normal over the last 30 days. And remember, we have had some pretty extreme temperatures over that same time frame. Now, the only reason we aren't seeing worse conditions would be that rainfall that we've seen off and on over the last 60 days. When we look at the 60-day percent of normal rainfall map, again from the Mesonet, we see that core area of severe drought down across far southwestern Oklahoma. That also extends up into central Oklahoma, and that's why we have the moderate drought extending up into that region. But we also see areas in north central and northwestern Oklahoma around 50% of normal for that time frame, and also that little splotch down in southeastern Oklahoma is also close to 50% of normal over the last 60 days. So we have got a little bit of a head start on the fall rainy season with some decent rains in August, but we need some more, and especially down across southern Oklahoma and even down in southeastern Oklahoma. That's going to be the key to stopping this flash drought and get us back into normal type situation. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.